Good afternoon or evening or morning, whatever it is in your world. Broadcasting here from Chiang Mai, Thailand. And I think it's easier for me to do this than to write you all letters or to WhatsApp you or line you or Facebook you, or those who know how to get a hold of me know how to get a hold of me. And but all of you that don't know how to get a hold of me, this is for you. And I hope that I can keep this up, and I don't get lazy about doing this. So I just want to make a quick little 10-minute video every day reporting on the COVID-19 situation. Your situation where you are in the world is probably a very different situation than mine. Yeah, this is a good way to communicate, I think. And I'm not worried about sound quality. This is not about quality, guys. I'm not even going to edit this. So I don't know how am I going to resist not editing this. I was at immigration today, and there's a lot of immigration is always a tense place to be at, because it is such a bureaucratic nightmare. This needs to be photocopied 3 times, and this needs to be photocopied twice, and your landlord has to sign this, and I mean, it's just a nightmare, and it's one of those things that any Falong or foreigner has to deal with. Every time you go into immigration, people are really tense, and and usually afraid, like myself. It's like, well, if they don't extend my visa, like usually I would get 30 days, and then if I leave the country, say, and come back in, and I go to a country that has an embassy, then I can get an extra 30 days on top of that 30 days. But flying where? All the borders are locked down, like all around me, all around Southeast Asia. Everything is on lockdown. And so it's impossible to fly right now. And I was like, okay, well, what am I going to do? I mean, technically, I would have a couple of days to empty out my house, bring my motorcycle out to my friend's house, bring my cats out to my friend's house, and get a plane ticket and fly. And then fly where? Like Vancouver, Calgary, Montreal, Toronto. What do I do when I arrive there? If I have to quarantine for 14 days, where am I going to do that? And who with? Like, it just occurred to me. I was like, okay, I can't quarantine with my parents because they're elderly and I'm putting them at risk. I can't quarantine with any of my friends because I don't know if I have this virus. I honestly don't know. I have no symptoms, but you know how this works, right? 5 days from now, I'm sneezing and coughing, and I've been spreading the virus around. And so these are trying times, and I would be a liar if I said that I was not scared, because I am scared. I'm not scared of the disease itself, or the flu that it is itself. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about my elderly relatives, and I'm worried about how I'm going to exist in my future. How is this going to work? How am I going to make money now? How am I going to... All of these things are very real thoughts that many, many people are having right now. And today at immigration I met some interesting people, to say the least. I met this one Brit who thinks that the COVID-19 was that all the governments of the world got together to create the COVID-19, and that it's a tool. And I met another guy today that said, yep, the book of Revelations predicted all of this. And I was like, bruh, brah, listen up, yo. Like, go shove that where the sun doesn't shine, because, like, I said, let me tell you something. First of all, you weren't even born when 9/11 hit. I remember exactly where I was when 9/11 hit. And I remember exactly the panic that everybody, the mass panic that threw everyone into, myself included. I was like, with my girlfriend at the time, I was like, so maybe you should grab your backpack and, you know, I'll grab the sleeping bag and we should go into the mountains. Let's go. You know, we'll just get as much food as we can and just go right into the mountains. I mean, that was really where my headspace was at. So it was like, believe what you want to believe, okay? But this is not the end of times. This is not the apocalypse. Give your nervous, paranoid, scared brain a rest, some respite, in knowing that no, this is not the end of the world. It sucks, yes, but it's not the end of the world, okay? And spreading panic, spreading fear is not how we get through this. So, 2 days at immigration. The first day was to cancel my education visa and just cancel that. And I deliberately went around making myself available to people. You know, I see a foreigner, he looks like he speaks English. I go and I talk to him and I say, hey man, what's your circumstance? How you doing? And it felt really good to do that. And I'm not doing it like saying like, you know, people who like give a stranger on the street a $20 bill and then immediately go brag about it to all their friends. It's not like that. It was just a reminder to me of like I need to be more present with people. I need to be more friendly with people, more patient with people, you know, like when I see people that are flipping out, try to help calm them down, or whatever ways I can be a better human right now is what I am trying to practice. And I hope that you're with me on that and that you can do the same, because we're all in this boat together. And whether this boat sinks or whether it floats is up to each and every one of us and how we handle it. And it's not just you and your family. You look after yours, make sure you've got enough rice for your family. It's everyone. It's all of us. Make sure you have enough rice for your family and your neighbor. I'm not telling people to hoard, but I'm telling people that we've got to be patient with one another, and we've got to be giving of ourselves, and we have to be we have to make ourselves available even though we are in hiding. And so hopefully I can share these kinds of weird experiences with you through this channel, and feel free to comment. I will absolutely do my best to get back to you in real life. And yeah, stay strong, folks. Stay strong. This is going to end. This will, yes, it will. Yes, it will end. And the economy is going to be hurt, crippled, but it'll fix itself. And we will have learned something, hopefully. Hopefully, humanity will have learned something from this. Okay? But stay calm. That's the number one thing. Stay chillaxed.